Okay, let me go find us live on Facebook. Let me turn my phone down.
What's up, son?
Hello, everyone that is watching. We came on early so we can get all our technical difficulties together before we go live at 7 o'clock. We will be with you, so if you're watching, just kind of enjoy us looking at us looking pretty. Seriously though, we came to get the technical difficulties out of the way before we go, before 7 o'clock, before we really go live. So I'm just trying to find us live on Facebook. There we are. Okay. And those of you who are watching early, we do have some websites that you can check out. Tonight we're talking about lactation. So we have some websites that you can check out if you'd like to while you wait.
I was waiting for your live on Facebook, but you may not have did Ask the Nanny yet.
It's on Ask the Nanny page, not on my personal page.
Okay.
So if you want to
Usually, well, okay.
yeah, I hate that I have to go through every last one of these in order to do this. It's the only way that I can start on time at 7 o'clock and still share it to all of my groups in time. And in case you all are watching and you're wondering what we're doing, we are talking about lactation. This is our Coronials part 2, session 2 of Coronials. Hi, Isha. Okay, let me show you this so you can see her comment. You can read it on the screen.
Oh, okay. I see it.
See? That's why I love this.
I see it.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Isha.
Oh, I love the way it pops up like that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, hi, Isha.
We are looking forward to you joining us. See, I have 10 and I've only shared to 5 already. So that's why I start early, because I wish Facebook would put it back like it was. Please hear me complaining. I'm serious. The only way they change it back, that's why they brought back the Facebook Live.
Okay.
Where you can have the screen inside the screen. That's why they brought it back, because people, she said, well, it's gone. I'm like, no. So I complained enough. And now I found something better. And I think they were starting to lose money too. People, I don't know.
My internet is bad, so if it does get disconnected, I'm popping right back on.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you.
I hope it doesn't, but
We're just gonna thank the Lord that it's not.
it won't.
Okay. So for those of you who are joining us and you're wondering why are they just sitting there? We're starting at 7 o'clock. I am uh, connecting with my groups and putting it in my groups so that I'm gonna put this in my melanated own businesses. Not that one. I think I may have passed it.
And there is a nice delay.
Yes, there's like a 10-second delay between. There's like a 15 second delay between us live and the telephone and us. Let's see, us live and us between here and your phone. When you pick it up on your phone or another device, it's like a
Okay.
10-second delay. But
Okay.
we do not have a bleeper button, so none of that.
Oh well. Too late.
See, this is why I love you because we always have fun no matter what we're doing. We're always having fun. Okay. I think I got everybody covered. Let me make sure. Oh, you know what? Got to share it to myself. Duh. This used to be so much easier. I could just like 10 seconds click on groups.
Mm-hmm.
Gone. Not so much anymore. Okay. I think I got us all taken care. Oh, no, I didn't. I apologize. I got 2 minutes. Let me hurry up
Yes,
because I missed the nanny sisters around the world. And I missed um, one more. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now, before we get started, um, there we go. I'm going to take that down. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ask the Nanny. Okay. I feel like I'm off kilter over here because it's like a mirrored effect.
Yeah.
So tonight we are talking to Princilla Moore from Delighted to Doula. She will tell you all about her titles and everything. But before I get her to introduce herself, I need to explain something to you all. Those of you who are tuning in from YouTube, this week I signed up. Well, last week I signed up for a super chat and super stickers. If you don't know what that is, it's an opportunity for you to donate. Um, and all the donations that you give will go towards our Ask the Nanny retreats that we're having next year. They got canceled because of COVID this year, but I guarantee you, we're going on our retreats next year. I promise you that we are going on our retreats. I have taken other steps to make sure that we have places that we want to. There's going to be 10 cities instead of 8. So if you'd like to contribute, hit on over to the super chat. Hit the super chat and donate $1, 50 cents, whatever you want to donate. It's going towards the Ask the Nanny retreat. So, just so you know, now on to the show because it's 7 o'clock. And we have, as I said before, we have Princilla Moore here, and she is the owner of Delighted To Doula. And I will let her explain her ABCs and XYZs to you.
Yes, you
And
are.
in case you haven't noticed, we like to have fun with each other. So don't be surprised if we just all of a sudden just burst out laughing because, this is a fun show. So uh,
Ah,
go right ahead.
okay. Or forget that we're even on here and just start talking.
That too.
That too. Oh my gosh. Thank you for having me, Angela. So I'm Princilla Moore, and I am with Delighted To Doula. I am a certified postpartum doula, lactation educator, and new parent educator. I train for all three programs under the Kappa organization. And I am also the Inclusive Diversity Equity Delegation Advisor at Kappa. So what does
Say
that
that 10
mean?
times fast.
We have to have some diversity in Kappa, okay?
Right.
That's
So you're the
to
diversity leader. That's
I
basically what you
am.
say.
I am. And there's a lot going on with that. So anyway, um, I'm excited to hit that. And so I train for all three programs, like I said. So you can actually take a training from me to become a postpartum doula, a lactation educator, or a new parent educator. And yes, Angela has taken trainings from me.
See, she don't even know how many. I've been there so many times.
Has it been 2 or 3?
Uh, two.
It's been 2, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's been
I was
2.
like, yeah, I forgot to. I'm teasing you. I forgot to. Yes, it has been two. But like she said, you can take her trainings,
Mhm.
and it's an awesome class. I promise you. Okay, let me turn that down. Uh, it is an awesome class. It is fun. It is hands on. You will laugh until and you will cry, and well, you'll laugh until you're in tears, but then you'll
Right.
cry about the sad parts about it. So it's a lot of fun, and it's very interesting, and it's hands on. There's never a dull moment. So if you're looking for a class like that you
Mhm.
can it just to me it helps me remember when I'm active in the class,
Exactly.
when I'm active, and instead of just sitting there going, when in the world is she gonna stop talking? So
Exactly.
oh Lord, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, can she stop? There's nothing like that. I promise you, it's nothing like that. Now you will have to go to the bathroom because you'll be laughing so hard, you'll be like, stop,
Yes.
stop, stop, wait.
Yes.
That will happen.
And you know what's funny? I'm having even more fun online doing it. I like the in person way better, but my online version is fun. I didn't think it would be as fun as it is. And I do have a good time on the online version. So
I do too.
I'm getting used to
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole new world, but we're getting used to it.
Yeah.
Now, tonight, I asked Princilla here because she was my lactation educator. And I know, let me explain these coronial series to you. I know that because of the virus,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people were in close quarters, and there are going to be a lot of babies that are going to be born in
Yeah.
the next uh, 3 or 4 months. They're going to start coming out the woodworks. So I just want to make sure that the nannies are ready.
Okay.
And when I say I want to make sure you're ready, I want to give you the basic tips of of newborns in case you don't have or you need a refresher in newborns, um, because not everyone can afford a newborn care specialist to come take care of their baby, but they can afford a nanny quicker than they can afford a newborn care specialist.
Right.
So um, I want all the nannies to be prepared on all accounts. Last week we had what was her name? Laura Nanny, Laura
Lauren.
Doula, Doula, Laura Doula. She was here last week. Let me make sure I'm saying her name right. I think I'm saying her name right. She was here last week to talk to us about newborn care, new parent education, and that's why I got you to do lactation because she did. Because she's from Kappa too.
So Laura Nance. Yes.
Laura Nance. I thought you
Yes.
said Laura Nanny. Okay, yes, Laura Nance. I was like,
Yes.
Nanny doesn't sound right.
Awesome.
Yes, Laura Nance is here. But I
Good.
want us to learn. I want the nannies to learn to. I'm going to have a new person each week to
Yeah.
refresh us on, teach us some things on babies because that's basically what we're going to be working with. So
Right.
I want Princilla to talk to us about breast milk, how to handle breast milk, when to call for a lactation consultant, a lactation educator, IBCLC, how to freeze it, how to store it, how basically all the basics of handling breast milk so that you will be informed and that you can help the mom that you are working with. Now, that does not make you a lactation educator. Let me make
Exactly.
this clear.
Right.
This does not make you a lactation educator in no way. This is just information so that you won't go in there like, I don't know what to do. You will
Mm-hmm.
have a clue as to what to do. And you will know when to call someone. We're not asking you to go outside of your scope of training.
Right.
What we are asking you to do is it helps when you know something at least about making a bottle with breast milk, how
There
to
you go.
warm it up, how to
Mhm.
store it, freeze it, whatever, how to help
Mhm.
mom to, measure it in the little baggies or in the little what's that Mandela
But
uh,
Medela bags. You talking about the?
bags and the bottle because some you pump into the bottle and then it goes into the bag. Now they have this little fancy thing where you can pump right into the bag. So
Yes, they do.
yes, so
All
you
depends.
it all depends on the breast pump that they're using. So
Mm-hmm.
hi Andressa and Angel Heart Nanny Services. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So go have at it, Miss Angela.
Okay, well, where did we start? If you want to start, let's start at the handling breast milk, I guess. Um, like we said, this is not for you to become a lactation educator. This is just some basic tips for you when you first start with a family. And if you are the first one on the scene when baby gets home, I know a lot of times now, it's a newborn care specialist, but like Angela said, they may not be able to get one. And here you are, number one on the scene. And so what I would like for you to do, one is to understand the breast pump. And so you can actually look on YouTube for whichever pump that your mom has and just look at the basic function of it if you're not familiar. So Spectra, they have one. You can go online and just on YouTube look up Spectra, how to use it, and they will have somebody on there going through the whole ordeal, or Medela. Cleaning the pump parts. When your mom gets home, or you're with the mom, get that pump part. Even if she's not using the pump right away, go ahead and sterilize the parts. The tubing, we never get that wet. I believe on one of the links that I have above, the CDC one, it will have some information on cleaning in that. It's in the link from the CDC. There's some information on how to clean the pump parts, and you want to make sure you sterilize all those pieces before the mom has used it, and get it ready. There's nothing wrong with having it all together, having it ready before she's even getting ready to use it. And always wash your hands. Another thing we can talk to moms about.
Say it again. Say it again. For
Yeah.
the people in the back. Wash your
Wash
hands.
those hands.
And
Wash
tell mama to wash her hands too.
Yes, water is actually your best friend. Water is it. Like washing, making sure mom wash her hands. Let's say, because here's the thing about moms, they're tired. They're not, that's not the first thing that pops up is, oh, I'm about to start breastfeeding. Let me go wash my hands. No, they're just going to do it. So it's good to say, you know, let's get our hands washed first and let's get ready. Or at least have the hand sanitizer nearby, you know, a couple of bottles right there nearby where she can pump and get those hands clean. We'd rather she wash them, but that's not going to always happen. So
I can tell you that, and I'm a newborn care specialist. I can tell you that. Wait, hold on just a second.
it's not going to always happen. So washing hands. So make sure mom wash her hands. Make sure you wash your hands before you're handling all the parts, and understand how to put the machine together. You know, really go through the YouTube video and play with it. Take it apart, put it back together, so that can be something that you do for your mom and set up her little breastfeeding area. Help, you know, it's nothing wrong with having all that stuff together so that when she's ready to pump, all she has to do is reach over, get it, and start pumping. So storing breast milk, once she has pumped the breast milk, again, if you go to the CDC link, it's on there. But now this thing changes all the time. Make sure that you, if you want to make sure you keep yourself updated. Continue to go to that link and see if any updates have come. Here we are in COVID. We don't know what's going to happen. You know,
exactly.
It used to be 8 hours, 8 days. Then it went down to 5. Now we have 4. So, so here we are. You just don't know. And so now it is, once mom has pumped, it can be set out, sitting, pumped in the container, sitting room temperature for up to 4 hours.
We lost 4 hours.
We lost 4 hours.
Oh, geez. I gotta warm this milk.
Now that COVID's here, we might lose it. Another.
We may lose all of it. Go straight to the refrigerator.
Don't pass go. So
that's right. Go straight to the refrigerator.
Straight to the refrigerator. In the refrigerator, when you put it in the refrigerator, it can stay in the refrigerator up to 4 days, but place it in the back of the refrigerator.
I was just about to ask that question.
Yes, you don't want
it back. You don't want it in the door.
No,
because the door keeps swinging back and forth, back and forth.
That's
and
right.
you know your husband gonna stand there and go like this. What do I want in this refrigerator? Let me see. No, that ain't what I want.
Temperature just falls.
And the breast milk, instead of getting killed, is dying. And the door of the refrigerator is dying over here. And the breast milk is hollering, I'm dying. Close the door. And your husband sitting there like, oh, or either that or the kids.
Yes.
They open the door and they taking stuff out. And instead of them closing the door, they walk around the kitchen, fix their whole sandwich, and then they close the refrigerator door.
Exactly.
If you got a teenager, trust me.
To the back.
So, I don't know who's going to be out. You can even guess that come over that are in the refrigerator and tell them don't touch that bottle.
Don't touch it. And that's the other reason why you want it out the way into the back. You want it in the back, head kind of, you know, like you don't.
Put the ugly cheese in front of it. Exactly. If you put the ugly moldy cheese in front of it, they were like, "Ooh, this is good." Yeah,
exactly. Now,
and can I say something else?
Yes.
Do not put it in a container that looks like Tupperware.
Oh,
because several people that I know have drank breast milk and didn't know it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just regular milk. Psh, and then they get to taste it. Ew, what is this? Mm-hmm.
Not 1%.
No, not 1%, 0% fat free, whatever you want to call it. It's full of fat, and it is. It
Oh
is
my
not for
God.
your cereal. It's not
It's
for
not.
Cheerios. It's
It's
not for
not.
those
It's not. It's not.
what
It's
is
not.
those shredded wheats? None of that.
Oh, that would be horrible.
It's not for that. But
No.
I have not seriously, I have known some people to do that. I
Yeah.
was like, please don't stack it, don't put it in that because anybody coming to the well, I had so much, I just put it all in one container, and that won't the bottles weren't. Let's
Yep.
freeze it.
Let's freeze it. And it's a good thing too if you while you're researching your pump that the mom has, see what kind of parts come with it because especially Modelo, you can get all those little bottle containers.
Mm-hmm.
They're plastic, and you can store the milk in there in the refrigerator, so that you don't have to use the baby's bottles or anything like that. You can
Right.
those little Modelo. So see, I mean, I'm sure the other companies have some too, but I know Modelo is like overboard with
It
this.
is the one that you come home with from the hospital with. And so
There
the
you
mom
go.
says, oh, well, let me give you some more of these. Because
Yes,
new moms do not know. And if they know, they become so comfortable with the ones they had in the hospital, they just stick with what
exactly,
they had.
exactly,
It may be something more comfortable out there for her, but she sticks with whatever she has.
right.
So do a little research.
Yes,
So you can
definitely.
be well informed to help your mom.
Yes,
Don't go outside. Don't no diagnosing and
please don't.
no get this. They said this is supposed to work. No, no, no. Check with your doctor to see if this works.
Yes,
Check with your everything is check with your doctor. Get that in your brain. Check with
yes.
your doctor
Please don't diagnose.
before you take this. Check with your doctor. Even
Hmm.
lactation cookies.
Hmm.
I have made like plenty of lactation cookies, and I talk to your doctor see if you have them. Do you need them?
Hmm. Hmm.
So, because some
Yeah,
ingredients may not agree with you, and if you don't know if it agrees with you or not, check with your doctor.
that's right. That's right. I agree. Please do. Don't
See
diagnose.
what she told me?
That's right. I did. Yes. Oh gosh. Don't forget to label. Label everything that you're putting in the refrigerator, because you don't, if the mom is, it depends on how much milk the mom is making. I don't know, you don't know if you're just going to make enough to put in the refrigerator, overflow that's going to go in the freezer, or whatever it is. Just label it. You have to label it. You want to know, and some moms are different from others, so see what she wants on the label. It could be a timing thing. I did this at this time, that time, or whatever. Another thing, when I've had a few moms that where the baby was allergic, had some type of reaction, and so um, that's another good thing for labeling, because you can then label what could possibly be in it. So she ate whatever the night before, and it was garlic in there and onions and eggs or whatever. You can put that label so that they can kind of track and see where this allergy possibly could be coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I have a mom that was actually allergic to garlic, and she was an Asian mom, so you already know she was like, "Oh no, not garlic." So,
Another idea is to have your mom get a food log.
yes.
That's as a newborn care specialist, if this is a brand new mom,
Mm-hmm.
never had kids before, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to be dependent upon you. Here you go. Here's your notebook. I take her notebook and I have a pretty little label on the outside that says food log. That
Mm-hmm.
way she can put down what she ate
Yeah.
and we can find out what ingredients are in whatever it is she ate. And we can start a process of elimination.
Right.
so that the baby is if the baby is having a bad reaction to gas because mama ate broccoli, and that's one
Mm-hmm.
of the foods that
We
it
already
generally
know.
gives adults gas. So
Yeah. So
that poor baby is having a hard time. If your stomach tearing up and you're like, oh, and you can handle it. So when that baby starts going like this and start burping,
yeah.
that that's
Yeah.
that's a general
Yeah.
clue. Start
Mm-hmm.
burping because they're probably having gas.
Yeah.
Gas is one of the number one reasons babies scream like all of a sudden you hear this. "Wow!" Probably because the gas bubble is probably moving throughout. Start burping.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Start
first
burping.
start burping, and if it's not a burp, check around their fingers and around their toes to see if long hair, if a hair has gotten wrapped around their fingers or their toes.
That can
So
happen. Sure can. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Mhm. That,
And with little boys, check their little genital areas
yeah.
because when mom is leaning over and
Yeah. Yeah.
her hair falls
Yeah.
because the hormones make your hair shed after you
Yeah.
have babies.
That's
So
right.
check the little genital areas, check the toes, check the fingers, all of those little areas to make sure that nothing's going on.
Yep.
Um, can I say something else about the milk?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the timing of the milk.
Yes.
If you usually now this is what Princilla told me. The baby's saliva
Oh, yeah.
speaks to the mom's breast, and the mom gives whatever the milk is that the baby needs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another good reason to time it is melatonin.
Mm.
If you want your baby to sleep at night and you get them some daytime milk, ting. But if you want them to stay awake during the day and you give them some nighttime milk, I'm just saying,
Yes.
melatonin,
Yes.
nighttime. Daytime milk, daytime. Nighttime milk, nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Time
just saying,
on the
this is
milk.
what I
Time on
learned
the
in
label.
class.
Time on the label.
Time on the label. Because,
Dates
and
and
even
facts.
when your baby gets sick, the color
Yes.
of them, don't think it's spoiled. Because the color of the milk, if the baby's not feeling well, it's going to draw from mama.
Yeah.
And mama's going to produce a different kind of
A
milk.
different
It's
kind of
going to
milk.
turn a
Yep.
different color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm teaching class tonight. I learned good.
You could have did this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Whew.
I love
Okay.
it.
So these are not things that you will that are unless you are on top of your stuff, unless you are a
Yeah.
nanny that just checks out everything.
Yeah.
I like to know. I like to be knowledgeable a little bit about everything. And if I don't know, if you don't know, tell me you don't know, but you will find out for them. You will research. Dr.
That's right.
Google is good. But it's best to have someone like IBCLC talk to them and
Yes.
say, my mom
Yes.
is doing this and that, whatever. Or talk to an NCS. She probably knows. If it's a little something simple, they probably know because we studied that part of the anatomy and babies and milk and stuff like that. Talk to
Right.
an NCS, but it's best to talk to a lactation educator or to talk to a IBCLC. Okay, so explain what an IBCLC, their
Well,
limitations are.
the
They may
IBCLC, that's the top. So you want to, IBCLCs are board certified lactation consultants. So they can do clinical, they can diagnose, they do all of the above. They do all of the above. That would be the best bet to, as far as calling someone, mom may be having mastitis or the latch, if the nanny is definitely not versed on how to help mom latch, get you a IBCLC in there. That's the lactation consultant, and that's what we call them for short, like the real lactation consultants.
the real ones, the
They're the
board
real
certified ones, the ones that went
board
to They did the extra and
They did.
extra
They went all the way. They went all the way.
and some more extra.
And some
Yeah,
more
yeah.
extra. So you want to, even I do that. I'm a lactation educator, but I don't know. You know, we have to know our limits, and I can't diagnose or anything like that. But I would rather have an expert come or talk me through something. Like I can tell her, I can text her or whatever, say this is going on, and she can be like, okay, cool. Try this. Tell her to try this, try that. You know, and we can either do it or we don't do it. It doesn't matter. At least I have that resource, and then she can come over the next day and do what she needs to do, because she can check the baby's mouth, she can check the baby on the nipple and see what's going on. IBCLCs can do it all. That's where you want to start. And I also put that link up there to find I got ilca.org, where you can actually there's a directory so that you can find a IBCLC in your area, that wherever you live, you want to be able to have somebody meet some. I know it's hard right now because of COVID, but you can even just go on some Facebook groups and get invited to some of the doula groups that we have, and ask, who are the IBCLCs in New Jersey, because this is where I live. Are there any out here that I can connect with? And connect with those, and have them in your pocket so you can say, hey, I can have somebody that I can call when I'm with a mom, when I'm with a new mom, and I get in trouble. I can call on this lactation consultant and become, pals with that lactation consultant, because you can call on the phone.
If they connecting with families and they're there when the babies are born, guess what? You're a nanny. Guess what? Do you know any nannies? I sure do. I've been working with one for the last 2 or 3 years. Yes, I know one. She's perfect for you. You and your friend. There you go.
There you go. Good.
I'm telling you.
And it helps you to stay updated, because you can reach out to your IBCLC that you've connected with. Hey, is there anything new I need to know? Because I've been with this family for 3 years, and now I'm about to, this is over. I'm about to go to another mom. In 3 years, you know how much can change in the breastfeeding?
No. Do you know how much can change in 2 months? We went from January to, hey, how y'all doing? Oh, New Year's Eve party, to 2 months later. Spring break has been extended until further notice.
Until further notice.
And it's still extended.
It's still extended.
And this is summer school. Summer school. Nope, not having no summer school. Okay, so school is getting ready to start again, and we're still on extended spring break.
Exactly.
So that's how quickly it can change. We already lost 4 hours off our breast milk stand out. I'm just upset about that. But anyway. So we have some, let me see, who's in here? Hello, Tammy. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ella. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Sherry. And Keisha. And I'm trying to pronounce your name. Sayaro. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. I apologize. But thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching and for participating. But so have somebody in your pocket. Have somebody that you can talk to. Because I guarantee you, something happens. I got a postpartum doula. I got my board over here is full of people, because I go to doula meetups, I go to birth worker meetups, I go to newborn care specialist meetups, I go to nanny meetups, I go wherever, and chiropractors at all these meetups. They have pediatric chiropractors there. I have cards. Although I got to get some that all these are from Dallas. I got to get some Austin people now. I'm no longer in Dallas, but I can still call these people because I've made relationships with them. I can still call them and say, look, I have a child, and I can take my iPhone and show them, and they can look and they can see, and they can tell me, well, try this, take them to their pediatrician, or try this and tell mom to do this and tell mom to. I can call and talk to these people. I have a pediatrician who does house calls, and I can call her. And talk to her. So get you some people in your corner.
You have to.
And talk to them. And create relationships, not just I need you for this and I need you for that. Actually, reach out to them every once in a while. Make
Mm-hmm.
it your business. I'm going to contact these 5 people today, see how they're doing. These 5 people,
Yeah,
next week. These 5 people. This keep in contact with them. Keep them fresh on yourself fresh on their minds. And even if they don't answer you, they see your text, they see your email,
exactly.
and they know that you're checking up on them. So when
Exactly.
you call for a real emergency, they will answer you.
Yep. That's right.
I'm just saying, it only takes 5 seconds. Hey, how are you? Just checking up on you. Ding, send.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you need that. You have to have it in your pocket. You have to, because
Right.
this changes a lot. And you're not gonna keep yourself updated as you're going along with one family. It'll come back when you're in the next family. So
Sherry, hold on. Let me see.
she
Let
said
me
she had a
show
question.
this. Can I ask a question with with your discussion? Sure, you can, Sherry.
Well,
And while we're waiting on you to
I
ask
was
the
going to say,
question,
so I think I
keep
stopped
going.
at back of the refrigerator, 4 days
Mm-hmm,
in the refrigerator. When you start
mm-hmm.
days or before, when you start putting it in the freezer, they can last in the freezer. Best is 6 months, but 12 months is acceptable. So you can still do the year long in the freezer. Label, time, dates. Get that fresh milk first is always best, meaning fresh milk first is always best. Even if you put it in the refrigerator, you want to get that. But in the freezer, just get those dates. You want to be able to get that milk out of there. So baby will get to it. Sometimes it may lose its nutrition if it's been in there too long. I'm talking about the old milk. But it's okay. I mean,
But
it's still good.
you can use it on diaper rash.
Thank you.
You can use
Pink
it
eye.
pink
Pink eye.
eye. But
Mhm.
those ducted clothes and all, you got liquid gold. That's why we're trying to teach you how to handle. I have the sun. I was like, what is this coming at me? Uh, it's the sun coming from my window. I was like, what is this on my? I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here like, what is this on my face? I'm trying to wipe. I'm trying to
I
conspicuously
see.
wipe it off. See, this is why we don't get. Anyway, as she was saying,
I
how do
know.
we freeze the milk? Tell us how to freeze the milk.
So if you're going to put it in the bags, the breast milk bags, please do not store in Ziplocs or anything like that. You actually want bags that are used for breast milk storage. Store them in bags, flat. You want to have some air in them so that they can move, because breast milk will expand, and have it flat. Now, also store it in small amounts because you don't want to waste the milk. 2 ounces to 4 ounces. So you want to you'll mostly have 2 ounces in the beginning, because baby is, they'll get up to 2 ounces pretty quick. And then you can always double up. You know what I mean? Like if you have 2 ounces, you can get two frozens to make 4 if you need to. It's not hard. It wouldn't hurt you to do some that are even with 1 ounce, because what if the baby is drinking like 3 ounces of milk? So you have some that's stored with 1 ounce of milk in it, some with 2 ounces of milk in it. But a little bit later, 4 months down the line, baby is going to be right there at the 4 ounce mark, and you'll be good to go after that. But in the beginning, please small amounts.
Unless you have twins.
And then
you just correct it and you just divide it between the two.
and then that's the difference. So
see, I know this because that's what I do. Twins.
And it's easy because you can stack the breast milk when it's flat.
Right. And it conserves space in your refrigerator, in your freezer. And I've seen, the little long ice trays, and they have them just stacked in order all the way from front to back.
Yeah.
Okay.
She asked the question.
She says, my almost 5-month-old baby only sleeps 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Is this normal? He sleeps like 10 hours a night with just waking for milk. about 30-minute naps a day. Hold on. And she had something else she said. Hold on, that's not the end of it. And then she says, like, when can I start him on a nap schedule and how to make him sleep longer? His parents work from home upstairs and he just sleeps in a bassinet now. Okay, so
That's for you, because
come to the, what'd you say?
that's for you. He 5 months.
That's for the sleep trainer. Okay, so yes, it is time for him. Okay, so Sherry, I start my babies pretty much on a schedule right around 6 weeks, a definite schedule, but I try to follow their patterns between 0 to 6 weeks. I try to follow their patterns, but I also put them in the crib on day one so they know this is where I sleep. Transitioning from the bassinet to the crib at 5 months old, he must be a small baby if he's still in the bassinet. She did say five. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a 5 month. I'm trying to. Okay, babe. My almost 5 month old baby only sleep 20. Okay, so 5 months old, he needs to be in the crib, and if he's in the crib, hold on.
Not that small. He needs to be. Can he be?
I'm trying to. My screen keeps flipping back and forth.
Yeah, I'm reading
He's
her what
not
she's
that
saying.
small. Okay, so he's not that small. Okay, so he needs to be in the crib. And do you use white noise or music with him? Or wait a minute, it's a him. Okay, so do you use white noise? His mother and father works upstairs. Okay, so his mother and father work upstairs, and you're down in the basement with him. So do you have like a pack and play that you can put him in? Because that bassinet is he's gonna grow out of it.
She does.
Okay. So if you have a bassinet, switch him from the bassinet to the pack and play so it's more of a crib type surface. Do you have oh wait a minute, that ID might have been to the white noise. Okay, so to get him to sleep longer, do how much tummy time do you do? Oh, you do lullabies. Okay. So how much tummy time do you do? Because he may be only sleeping 30 minutes because either he's being held or maybe, but if he's
Not
sleeping
enough
10 hours
activity.
a night, he's doing good at night.
Mm.
He may be one of those babies that is a one time a day, a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
time. He may be one of those babies. How much is he eating? Because he should be sleeping overnight by now without getting up for a bottle.
Well, I was going to ask, how long does he sleep at night?
10 hours, which is
Oh,
good.
well, that's why he
I'm
only
saying that's
sleeping.
good, especially that you made through the 4 hour regression. I mean, the 4 month regression. He does a lot of tummy time. Does he? How much does he eat per day within a 24 hour? Okay. First, how much does he weigh?
3 ounces
And
every.
then how much? How many ounces does he eat? 3 ounces every 2 hours. Okay. First of all, you need to change his schedule. That's the thing. He needs a schedule. That's why, because you got him used to eating every 2 hours. No, he's not going to sleep more than 30 minutes because he's anticipating that bottle. And if you only giving him 3 ounces every 2 hours, a 3 week old drinks 3 ounces every 2 hours.
Yeah, it's not stretching at all.
It's not enough milk for him. If he's 5 months old, he should be drinking at least 5 or 6 ounces every setting. And that way you can stretch him out
A little
and
more.
get at least 2 good naps out of him. because he's about at the point where he should be taking 2.5 naps a day.
I try to get him to eat more. He won't eat more.
You try to get him to eat more. It's gonna have to be a gradual. He is so stubborn. Okay,
God.
you're gonna have to change. I'll tell you what, Sherry. Contact me after we send me a PM after, so we can talk about your baby, because getting little bits at a time,
Yeah.
we're gonna be here all day. But if I can get the whole story at one time and make a whole assessment at one time, then I can tell you in 5 minutes, this is what you need to do. Do this, 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 and this. And it's going to take some patience on you, and it's going to take some patience on your parents, on the parents. And you all are both going to have to be on the same page, or else it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So if when I talk to you, I need you to relay this to the parents, and I need you all to be on the same page. Because if you're not on the same page, it's just like potty training. You potty train and mom and dad, whatever. And then the child will learn, oh, I have to potty train for her, but for mom and dad, I don't have to.
Yep.
And with babies, it's even harder, because it's not like they don't know. Because at 5 months old, yeah, he knows his voice has power. So
something got power. Woo.
yes, yeah, it's easy for me to sit here and just pass judgment on a little bit of stuff that you've given me,
Yeah.
but I need the whole picture.
Yeah.
Because something is going on when he's only wanting to eat 3 ounces, because right now he's on a schedule and that's what he's used to.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to gradually, you can't just like, here's 6 ounces, you've been eating 3 ounces, but here's 6 ounces, he'll throw up all over you.
Yeah.
So
because I was right. Yeah. So I wonder how his bathroom process is too. So.
Yes, I was wondering the same thing, but we won't get into all of that. Just contact me later.
That's a good idea.
He always wins. He has the power.
Oh!
You hurt me, Sherry. You hurt me, girl. Oh, you just hurt me.
You always win. He had a power. I love it. Well, she's honest.
Yes, she is. Okay, Sherry, contact me later.
Oh gosh.
Oh, let me shake it off.
I love
it. Sleep trainer. I'm just like, I'm cringing over here. Okay, so let's go back to the breast milk.
Okay, so we put the breast milk in the freezer. Oh my God. So now let's just talk about, before we get out of here, let's talk about feeding now. So as far as thawing the breast milk, thawing breast milk from, the freezer. So if you were getting breast milk out of the freezer, you can thaw it in the refrigerator, in a container with lukewarm, warm water, and or running under lukewarm water. The milk does not have to be warm to give it to the baby. Babies can drink it warm. They can drink it cold. It's up to the mom whatever she wants to do. But it does not have to be warm. And so please don't shake it like this. Just you can push it. Like I usually push the bag.
Yes. Squish, squish, squish,
move it around.
You know those push-up popsicles that you get in the little plastic things, and you push it until you get it all the way up to your mouth.
That's right. Push it. Yeah, you want to. Please don't shake it. Don't break up those nutrients. Just move it around, and voila. If you have it if you've done it in the freezer, the refrigerator. If you take it out the freezer, put it in the refrigerator. It has to be used within 24 hours after it's thawed. So not from the time that you took it out. When it's thawed, then it has to be used within 24 hours. All the way thawed first. Do not refreeze anything. Once it's thawed, don't refreeze. Use that milk. You need to use up that milk in a couple of hours too. The one that you put put it in warm water or ran under lukewarm water. Never put it in the microwave. Ever, ever, ever.
Ever. Ever. Not ever. Ever.
Ever.
Ever. EVA. Ever. Don't ever put it in
Please
there.
don't put it in the microwave. And don't even put any kind of milk in the microwave and give it to the baby. They have those spots where it can burn the baby. Just water. If mama don't have a, because I've just got to say this because it just popped in my head. If mama don't have a bottle warmer, running water from the faucet warm is just fine for anybody's milk, okay?
Teacup. Get a teacup.
Yeah.
And when the milk if you run too hot water, if the water's too warm, if the water's too hot, it kills it.
Yes.
It will kill the nutrients in the milk.
Yes.
But
lukewarm is just fine.
Okay. But I'm going to say this. That's for the breast milk. Hear me clearly. Breast milk. No lukewarm. Very little warm water.
Yeah.
And once you get into the bottle, if you want to heat it up a little bit, put it in the bottle warmer or get a cup of from the faucet, get a cup of warm water and stick it off in there. Never in the microwave.
Never. Please don't.
But for formula, if mom is supplementing breast milk and formula, going back and forth, for formula, heat that water up, make sure it's hot.
Put it in there.
And put it in there. I put the formula in there because formula is made with bacteria in it. You need to kill. Now, this is the powder formula, not the ready-made.
Right.
The powder formula is made with bacteria. The hot water kills the bacteria. That's why I believe, this is my opinion, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but I believe, in my opinion, these are my beliefs. Let me say it again. I'm not a doctor. This is just my belief.
Right.
That when moms don't want the water warmed up and they just kind of stir it up or they shake that bottle up like this, vigorously, one thing, you put air in that bottle, which is going to give that baby gas. Horrible gas. And when that water, if you don't put hot water in it to kill the bacteria, it's still a living, breathing thing. Water brings life to the bacteria. And it just think about looking on a microscope and you see them little squiggly lines going around it.
Yeah.
Hello. That's what you're giving your child. Anyway, this is my opinion. Again. And warm milk. If it takes the body, it works your body harder if you're drinking cold water, your body has to work harder. When that cold water goes in, it has to work to move it up to your body temperature, which means all the enzymes and all the heat, it burns calories trying to warm that milk up.
Yeah.
That's why I love, personally, just my opinion, I like to give baby at least body temperature.
Yeah, at least.
Warm milk. At least, so it's not just, room temperature. I don't like giving a baby room temperature milk, cold milk. I like to give them that warm milk because as they grow, their bodies can handle it. When they're little, they got to work extra hard to get that milk from cold to body temperature, which gives them gas, and they squirming, extra acid come in the stomach and all that other stuff, trying to work that milk out, trying to kill those bacteria that's going off in there. And you wonder why your baby got reflux, because all that bacteria is coming back up. But that, again, I'm not a doctor. That's my opinion.
That's right.
So I personally talk to the parents and I explain my theory to them, and I explain to them, this is my theory. And they're like, that makes sense. But when I use my theory, I have less babies that have a whole lot of spit up and reflux reactions.
That's right.
And I know this because I've had one of my own who had real reflux, as in went from 10 pounds to 5 pounds in 1 week reflux.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. In and out of the hospital 3 to 4 weeks reflux. So me and milk, we have a special relationship.
I
So
feel
when
the same way.
I remember my own child and trying to take care of my own child and his milk issues, that is why I'm so passionate about this. That's why I'm
Mhm.
telling you this, because of my experience. And with my child, when I almost lost my child to a milk to reflux
Yeah,
at 6 weeks old. No, I don't want any mama to have to go through that.
that's right.
So that's why I'm so passionate about explaining to them about my theories about milk, my theories about and how to properly prepare that milk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just saying.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Your turn,
That's,
Priscilla.
that's okay. You know what? It's because I know it's getting close to closing time, but I just want to, that was the main. We got the gist of it. We did. I just want them to remember. Don't forget the links. Those links will have everything you need to know as far as storing, the hours to store, how to properly thaw the breast milk, and a couple other little tips are in there on the CDC report. Also, water is your friend. Please, 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 please remember to wash your hands. Talk to your mom about washing her hands. We are in the middle of COVID-19 right now. The last thing we need is just germs, and a lot of germs come from dirty hands. That a lot of things happen. Bad latch, number one, and then the other one is dirty. Bad
Yes.
into the breast. So just water is your friend. Wash hands, and then remember to store in the milk in the back of the refrigerator. Remember, it's now 4 hours. 4 hours sitting out, freshly pumped. For 4 days in the back of the refrigerator. 6 months to a year in the freezer is acceptable. And then also remember, when you're thawing, do not use the microwave, lukewarm water, and do not vigorously shake any of that milk. That's it. And when you're storing, store flat in the proper breast milk bags. They have to be breast milk bags. And I'm sure your mom is going to get that kind of stuff, but just make sure that's what it is. Like, don't cut corners and say she's out of bags, and so I'm going to use some Ziplocs or something like that. No, store it in the bottle until some more come in the house.
And put it in the back of the refrigerator when you're storing it, waiting on the bags.
You got 4 days. Amazon will get there the next day. So,
well,
Instacart,
somebody. You might come out better going up the street to Walmart or to Target.
Target 4-hour pickup, all of that. So you can get some bags within 4 days. So those are the main things I want to make sure everyone takes away from that, and you'll get everything off. And don't forget to have an IBCLC in your pocket, or even a lactation educator, postpartum doula, lactation educator, somebody within the lactation field. Get on Facebook groups, get in those Facebook groups and start asking where you live, wherever you are. Hey, are there any lactation consultants, IBCLCs in this area on this group chat? Get in those doula groups and you'll find them. And so you want to meet with them and say, hey, I'm a nanny and I deal with I want to have somebody available that I can call on. And they would love that, because that's business for them too. The mom may need their help for whatever reason. You just never know. That's the thing about breastfeeding. Those first couple of weeks, we're calling all kind of people.
Yes. That's why you get the lactation person. You get the postpartum doula. I have a postpartum doula coming on too, and she's going to give us some tips to recognize, mom's acting a little off. Maybe I need to call for some help.
Good idea.
So we're going to have, like I said, we're going to have a lot. It's going to be This series is going to last until the end of October, the middle, between the middle and end of October. So we're going to have a lot of people here to help you. So when those babies start rolling in, you will know what to do. You will have notes from the new parent educator, from the lactation educator. You have parents from next week. We're going to have Kimberly Bepler here, and she's going to do her swaddles. Yes. Cannot wait to see those.
Good with
I'm
bottles, yeah.
loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I am
Mhm.
trying to bring you the best in the business, and I think I I don't know how I did it, but I think I got 5 Kappa women in a row. I don't know how I did it, but I was like, yes.
Who's next? Kimberly, me,
Kimberly Bepler is next. She is next on my list.
and
She's
who's the
coming and she's
postpartum doula?
um hold on, let me get my list. Um let's see, Laura was last week. Kimberly is next. I think Sheila is coming to do the postpartum doula, but she's supposed to get back to me because she's in DC right now.
Yes, she is.
But I have Dr. D, who's coming after the week of the 24th. Dr. D is going, she's an internal medication doctor, and she's going to do self care with us about taking care of ourselves
Awesome.
because working with kids, you can get burned out. If you're not used to working with a newborn, you can get burned out.
Yeah.
So I got her coming,
Yay!
and I have car seat, late car seat safety, CPST coming. Genia Files is coming. Labor Day, we will be off. I will be
Okay.
enjoying my family. And then Karen Holland. I know you know Karen Holland.
Karen.
Yes, she's coming to do CPR first aid with us.
Yay!
And then I have Crystal Trailbridge, who is coming to do nutrition with us. And Nakia is coming, my doula.
I
She's
love
coming. Yes. So that's all the way through September. And yeah, we're gonna get to it.
good show. Good
So
shows. Good shows.
you
Yay! I love
all
it.
are going to get the best from the best. And I'm telling you, it is going to be awesome sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it. Yes. Thank you. Kappa has represented.
Kappa is represented and Donna's represented.
And Donna. Yeah, can't leave out. You can't leave out my girl.
No, 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 no. Because you know, it's not a competition. There's enough for everybody to go around. And I'm so glad that all of us know each other and all
Yeah,
of us work
absolutely.
together as a team.
We
And
do.
that's basically,
We
you
do.
know, I'm a lactation educator, you're a lactation education, you know what I mean. Anyway, we all do the same thing, but there's plenty of people to go around to support our businesses.
Yes. 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 I love it. I love it. You're doing great work. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
These
Okay,
ladies
let
are
me type this out right quick. I'm trying to get everyone. Please stop by. Um, Doris says great trainings. Let me show this so you can see what she says. Great trainings coming ahead. Can you see that?
I can.
So we have, yes, we
Take
do
a
have some
training.
great.
They can contact me. You can go to my website. I will be updating it soon with some new dates of lactation training coming up in September. In October, I'll have a new parent educator training and postpartum doula training. And probably November too. And then I'll probably take a break until next year.
Okay, so when we get off of here, put it in the, because I can't type that fast. When we
Yeah,
get off of here, put it in the
private chat.
comments so that we can come back and look and see when all these trainings are going on. And those of you nannies who are thinking about being a live-in nanny, this weekend on Saturday, I am having a live-in nanny workshop for parents and for nannies. There's some things that you need to think about before you decide to become a live-in nanny. There are pros, there are cons, there are things that parents need to think about before inviting someone into your home. This is an intimate setting. So it's not just, it's intimate when you are a live out nanny. It's even more intimate when you are a live in, because you hear everything. You think you hear everything now? You hear the stuff that happens when everybody else walks out the door. You're still there. So, and parents hear it too. Okay, Miss Princilla, you
Yes,
just typed that into the private chat again.
I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Hold on, let me see if I can copy and paste it into the. I was like, what's this coming up? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can
Yeah, I don't know how to put it in comments. I don't think I can.
I don't think you can put it in comments. Um so I'm gonna copy it and put it over here into the comments. Let's see. I think it went through. Yes. Okay. Now let me grab the other one that you just put in there. The postpartum doula. Didn't you have something called the fourth trimester or something like that?
That's for parents. Yeah, my parenting class. Yes, yes. Preparing for the fourth trimester.
Yes. Oh, Doris is a live-in nanny. Oh, cool. Well, you can join me too, Doris, if you like. Just stop by my events page here on Ask the Nanny, my business page. Stop by the events page and sign up for the Live-In Nanny workshop. I have some parents that are coming from what's the name of the thing? Afro Nanny, which is like the new care.com.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
I have some people coming from her group that are coming, parents that are coming, and it's good to have live-in nannies there, or nannies who want to become live-in nannies, and it's a way to meet up. You may never know. You may end up in the same city, and you all may end up being a match. You never know. So, but I just posted the CLE. What is the CLE? Please
That is
explain.
the Certified Lactation Educator training. And then the postpartum doula training and new parent educator trainings are coming in October and November.
Okay.
And the lactation one, and they're all live online. They're not in person. They're all online trainings.
Okay. So
So
they're online trainings.
yeah, Zoom
But
training.
go to Delighted to Doula on Facebook, or go to Delighted to Doula on delightedtodoula.com and find out about these trainings.
Yep.
And you can come and train with me on Saturday. Uh, hold on before. Oh, Isha or Aisha, she made it back. Here when we first came on. Let me see
Yeah.
who else came in. Lasita and um, Yahira Garcia. I want to say this is how you how you pronounce your names. I'm sorry if I'm butchering you all's names. And Dana Hoy, hello, how are you? Anastasia and Doris, and I think those Aisha is back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for watching. Those of you
Yeah.
who are on YouTube, thank you for watching. Those of you who are on Facebook, thank you all for watching. Whether you're watching from the Facebook page, you're watching from the group page, in the nanny groups, wherever you're watching from, thank you all for joining us. And be sure to stop by Ask the Nanny and hit the like button, and follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube.
Yay.
And don't forget, go by Delighted to Doula
Yes.
business page.
Yes.
Are you Delighted to Doula on Instagram too?
I am on Instagram and Twitter. Yes. Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, follow social media. Delighted to Doula.
Like
You
the
can't
page.
miss it. It's a unique name and nobody else got it.
No.
Nobody else has it. And I'm sounding real country. Ain't nobody else.
Ain't nobody.
Nobody else has
My
her name.
website
So
too.
go and follow Delighted to Doula.
Yes.
And let's support her for coming and sharing information with us and for teaching me so well. I felt like I was an educator tonight. I feel so good. I feel
You did so good.
I'm like, you got this, girl. You go, girl.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
That's what it's all
hey.
about. We're educating everyone.
That's right. Now, okay, so thank you all for joining us tonight. And we will see you all next Monday, where my special guest will be the swaddling guru, Kimberly Beppler.
Yeah,
I
she's good
can't
at that.
wait.
She's good.
She
She's
is
good at
awesome. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome. I have some great women. And nannies, if you please come, because it is so important that you swaddle those little babies. That startle effect.
Yeah.
Whew. Somebody just, oh, you're welcome, Doris. Thank you for joining me. So we'll see you all next week. You all have a great week with and on purpose.
Yes.
Right. Bye now.
Thank you, Angela.
You're welcome. You're welcome.